I haven't picked up any. Better do so before she forces me. And damn! Like, how the fuck do Digimon send, like, requests and shit to put on this whiteboard? Do they, like, go into her computer and be like, help, you know, I need a assistant or whatever? And then she's just like, oh, okay, I got a cyber sleuth for that shit. You're the one who took the case? To tell the truth, right now, I'm not feeling too good. I'm probably just about to die, so I don't know. One of the cogs that make up my body, I lost it somewhere. It should be somewhere in this dungeon. Please bring it to me as soon as possible. Well, we found that one dungeon that has all the champion Digimon. Like, that seems like such a jump, doesn't it? Like, the last dungeon or story dungeon had only rookies and stuff, and all of a sudden now this one side quest has champions. I hope you can come back. Maybe you can come back with like the, you know, like the mirror dungeon things. This would be a good place to grind. I need to make those, what are they, platinum shitmons. I don't know what they're called. Oh, you found it. Quick, insert it into the hole in my back. So, I'm still alive? Great, just in the nick of time. I would have been done for if you hadn't helped me. Thank you. You are a lifesaver. You're welcome. I hope I can come back here. It's a good place. It's a good place. Okay, I might have to walk around. I might have to talk to someone for one of these side quests. That's usually how it like kind of flows. Oh, we can go to Shibuya. Why the heck are we going to Shibuya? Some random, I don't know, maybe I missed the whatever. Why does nobody pay attention to me? They never notice me. Not one person. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. Hee hee. I should see if there's a new case to investigate just because of this one thing. So you're the president of the Inoden Occult Research Club, correct? Yes, and my name is Mei Kokusho. Yeah, Kokusho. Alright, what have you got for us today? Well, I was wondering if you could help run an experiment to test an urban legend and see whether it's true or not. Oh, I like the sound of that. It's not something we get around here every day. Anyway, what legend did you have in mind? Well, it's called Shibuya Hirasaka, and it goes like this. At the Shibuya Scramble intersection, there are 5 hills, each of them going in a separate direction. You split 5 different people up, one on each road alongside those hills. Then, you have them all head towards the Scramble intersection as they sing the Hirasaka song. If everyone makes it to the center of the Scramble intersection at the same time, right as they finish singing, what, do their wishes come true or something? No, a dead person is brought back to life. Huh, can't say I've heard that one before. Reminds me of some old Shinto stories. I can see what makes the legend so appealing, though. You have to make it to the center through that constant crowd, all while singing. Pulling it off sounds like no mean feat. Indeed, we've tried at the club several times, but we always either bump into people or get held up by a traffic light. But we've heard rumors about your organization, so I thought I'd see if you could help us somehow. Rumors? Like what? Oh, like how there's a detective agency in Nakano dealing in the occult that has supernatural ties to another world? And if you go to it at 2:22 a.m., there's a door to the other world that shows up. Stuff like that. Geez, I know we work in the shadows here and all, but to think we're so infamous as to be having people make up urban legends about us. Wow. Just don't take it the wrong way, but still, if we could prove that legend is true, it'd be a real boon for my club. What do you think? I know your main work here is hunting down ghosts and spirits, but will you do it for us? Wait, what? Hunting down ghosts? Where do people even come up with this stuff? Now you got me really curious. Well, my assistant doesn't know a thing about it. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it either. Silly me. Don't worry about it. We'll take up your case. We need a little time to get ready, so could you wait for us elsewhere in the building? Oh, thank you so much. I have other members coming, so I'll just wait outside for them. Looks like we've got another weird case on our hands. But a case is a case. What are you gonna do? I'm going to start preparing for our Shibuya Hirasaka experiment. Why don't you go talk with the other club members and learn more about the legend? Oh, you see, I changed my shirt finally. Have you heard the lyrics to the Hirasaka song? It goes like this. To hear of it is a curse. Oh, to hear of it a curse. To see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya. It's where we all must cross. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. You have to sing that while heading towards the center of the Shibuya Scramble intersection for the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka to work. Shibuya is filled to the brim with hills no matter where you look. There's Konosaka, Masaka, Morganzaka. Really, you could say that Shibuya is like the valley for all of Tokyo, and I don't just mean geographically either. There's just so much information and energy that flows into it from all sides. May thinks that's why Shibuya is so popular to begin with. Okay, you didn't tell me about the legend though. I mean, I guess the hills and the mountains and shit. There are 5 specific hills you have to use for Shibuya Hirasaka. Dogenzaka, Bunkamura Dori, Koen Dori, Miyamasuzaka, and Meiji Dori. If you look at them on a map, they even form a pentagram. Wait, what do you mean you don't see that? Why am I wearing this maid outfit? Because I have to get back to work once we're done here. I came here because May really needed enough people to help out, but I can't say I'm otherwise super eager about the whole thing. I mean, there was an actual girl who died doing this, you know. Apparently she was doing everything you do for Shibuya Hirasaka and got hit by a truck right when she started crossing the street. I just want to hurry up and get this over with so I can leave. Shibuya, the Scramble intersection, a truck and an accident. But woe to thee who finds the entrance there, for if you make it... Alright, I've got everything all set up. Get all the club members together and take them over to Shibuya. I'll be giving commands from there. Meanwhile, I want you to join in and help perform Shibuya Hirasaka as one of the 5 people. Can everyone hear me? We're going to now commence verifying the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka. I've hacked into the cameras at the Scramble intersection. I'll be watching you all from here and giving you commands as necessary. Keep your eyes and ears peeled and be ready for anything. Now let's get started. To hear of it a curse, to see it even worse. The depths of Shibuya is where we all must cross. You're doing great. Keep up that pace. Lily, I need you to speed up a little more. When you feel alone, down you must go. When you feel low, down you must go. Good. Good. You're all about to reach the Scramble crossing. The traffic lights should cooperate too. That being said, just in case, I went in and rigged it to work in our favor too, so just go ahead and cross. At the bottom lies a secret hidden world, but woe to thee who finds the entrance there. For if you make it, you only meet despair. You only meet despair. Well, how'd it go? We did it. We all made it here at the same time. Yep, I guess we did, huh? Yep, without a doubt. What the? There's nobody here. Where did everyone go? You're right, there aren't any cars around either. Looks like we've lost contact too. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh yeah, I have to be the one to interact with it. With her. Why doesn't everyone pay attention to me? Or maybe they actually do notice me. I can't live here anymore. I can't live and be here anymore. So I'll... Whoa, who are you? How long have you been here? I'll die and remain here. Here at the bottom of Shibuya, in the other world. She vanished? Ah. What's going on? What's going on here? Where did you come from? What am I seeing? Hey, what's going on? Come in. Hey, yo, look out. That was a close one. If we didn't hear your voice just now, that truck would have. Are you all right? What happened? Fill me in. What was all that? Now everything's back to normal. What's happening here? We owe Detective Matayoshi a lot for helping out again. Not only did he restore calm, but he also took the truck driver in for questioning. Apparently that driver didn't see any of you until right before you were all nearly hit. But here's where it gets strange. The crowd in the intersection saw you all the whole time, but nobody responded to their warnings. It's like you guys couldn't see or hear anything that was going on around you. Actually, yeah, that's how it was. We didn't know there were still other people around until your assistant spoke up. And would this girl happen to be that high school student you saw? It is. That's her. Yeah, definitely. She's the one for sure. I see. Well, that settles it. What do you mean? Who is she? She was a high school girl who was killed 3 months ago in an accident at the scrambled crossing intersection. She died in an accident? For real? Yep, she was even hit by a truck. But that doesn't make any sense. We saw her with our own eyes right in front of us. She came back to life? Huh? Don't you remember? That's how the legend of Shibuya Hirasaka goes. So what you 5 saw back there was the dead brought back to life then? I don't even. I did a little research. Shibuya today is a valley that was cut off from Shibuya River, which itself now runs under the scramble intersection. Rivers are a common border in myths and religions between this world and the next. There's the Sanzu River in Japan, the river Styx in Greece. I'd say you guys got caught up in one such place today. There are a lot of names you can call it, but the end result remains the same. Anyway, this case is closed. We set out to prove Shibuya Hirasaka is real, and we did. Really? You're just going to leave that girl alone? Is that what you want to ask? You may be confused about our role. Don't forget, we're not ghost hunters, and we're not exorcists. That's not what we do. We're cyber sleuths, no more and no less. I would appreciate it if you remember that from now on. Stay safe on your way home. Don't get into any accidents for real now. Well, that case is over and done with for now. Although I know you didn't get a chance to really use your powers, but I figure if you had used them in front of those kids, that would have just spawned another urban legend. If I kill everyone, that'll make me lucky, and if everyone dies, that'll make me happy. Oh, I had to go to Eden this time. I see. There's an anonymous post on my Digiline. Stop looking at me. Huh? No reply. Yo, we got another case from the occult club. This one looks personal, though. I think those guys might have taken a liking to us, given that we deal in the strange and unusual in our line of work. And in doing so, they're inviting yet more strange and unusual things into our lives. Starting with themselves, really. Hey, nice to see you again, Monica. What brings you here by yourself? Well, I think I might be caught up in a cybercrime. Cybercrime? Did you go to the police? I can't, really. There are some supernatural elements involved, I think. I understand. You made the right choice coming to us. Alright, give us the details. Okay, take a look at this. It's my log on Digiline. Alright, let's see what you got. Should I go to my club tomorrow? They claim to do research, but all they really do is hang out and talk. It's only a club because everyone has similar interests. I should probably enroll in something a little more serious and go to that too. And I could really use a hot, manly boyfriend, too. Oh my gosh, did I just write that? What's so special about this? Keep going, you'll understand why. Could Kenji have a crush on May? No way, she has a one-track mind. She can't think of anything else but occult stuff. Does that guy even have his eyes on straight? He's such an ass. He has a real hottie right in front of him and can't take his eyes off May for even a second to notice. Maybe I should seduce him? I mean, I've got the goods. I'd give him a peek anytime. Up. How do I put this? Your posts aren't pulling any punches here. Putting my personal opinion aside, I otherwise don't see anything wrong with them. They look normal to me. The thing is, I didn't write that stuff. What? They just randomly showed up, but they freaked me out so badly that I deleted them. Oh, I hear you. Then doesn't that mean your account was probably just hacked? Some 2-bit hacker probably did it to screw with you, or maybe your computer was infected with... No, it isn't anything like that. Then I take it this is where that supernatural part you mentioned factors into these posts? Yeah. I wasn't the one who wrote those posts and put them online, but they are how I feel. What you see written there, that's stuff that I think about, but don't express out loud. Oh, okay, I get you. It's stuff that's hard to share with any of the other club members, basically. Right. Seeing as you're in an occult club, I'm sure you know about Ouija boards and whatnot. Your hands move against your will, sending you messages from the spirit world. Something like that could very possibly be happening to you. Looking at the post times on your logs, those messages went out in the dead of night. You should have long been sound asleep by that point. Okay, then what? In the late 1800s, there was an academic by the name of Enryo Inoue who posited these sorts of things can come out from having multiple selves. Enryo Inoue? You mean the man who came up with mystery studies, right? I've shown off his work at the club before. Hold on, are you saying I have a split personality? The politically correct term for that would be dissociative identity disorder, actually. I guess it makes sense. Oh, my bad. I pressed the button too fast. Maybe it really is that. I've honestly been worried that it might be deep down. But no, that's not it. Huh? This isn't because of some mental issue. Here, take a look at this. Just try and find me. This was just now posted onto your account. It's a reply to what I wrote on your Digiline. To the culprit, I'm a detective who's taken up Monica's case. Know that we will track you down and uncover your identity no matter who or where you are. You can't hide forever. You've been warned. Well, this conversation unfolded online as you and I were talking while you weren't touching any terminals. That means you're not the one behind those posts, let alone any mental disorder of yours. The real culprit is out there somewhere. Whoever's behind it is just a dumb troll, albeit an arrogant one at that. To quote Enryo Inoue's work again, what we've got is a case of a fake wonder, or someone trying to make this look more mystical than it really is. In other words, this is plain old hacking. You said the contents of these posts are based on actual facts about yourself, yes? Well, I don't know about facts so much as just how I think and feel, really. Were you logged into Eden before you fell asleep? Yes, I do that every night. Gotcha. Then the way I see it, I bet the culprit's been snooping around and hacked into your memory data in Eden. You can do that sort of thing in Eden? Well, not literally, at least not when you're lone wolfing it like your hacker here. Still, avatars in Eden are essentially digitized versions of people's mental data, so to speak, and so memory data hacks theoretically doable. Things take a bit of a different turn once the so-called supernatural enters this equation. Huh? Don't sweat it. For now, just log into Eden tonight like you normally would. I'll have my assistant waiting for you in the lobby. Alright, but what do you actually plan on doing? Oh, let's just say we're going fox hunting, and our decoy will be our little maiden's deep dark secrets. Looks like Monica's still not here yet. Here's hoping this isn't a sign of what's to come. Oh, I had Monica lay down our decoy. If the culprit's the type of person I suspect they are, they'll definitely go for it. That means it's pretty safe to say that they're going to log into Eden tonight. Once they're in position, it's just a matter of apprehending them, but that shouldn't be a problem either. That's because Pete's going to be working with us. How's it going? Long time no see. Thanks again for what you did back there with the AC stuff. I had Pete here take a look at those posts the hacker wrote so he could learn their scent. Yep, turns out those messages had traces of a Digimon on them. Can't fool me. I'll let you know when the bad guy's close by. You can count on me and my nose. But of course, that's why I brought you on board. This is so cool working with a real live detective. I feel like a real boy wonder here. You don't know who the boy wonder is? Really? Hey, I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. I did just like you asked and posted the message on my Digiline, but am I really going to be okay doing that? Huh? You're curious what she wrote, aren't you? It's fine, I'll tell you. She confessed her love to the hacker and also mentioned that she really wanted to meet him. It's a real blatant ploy on our part, but again, this guy thinks his hacking skills are hot stuff. He's going to want to verify Monika's claims, preferably by checking her memories directly. Hacking memory data takes some work though, even to just take a look inside it. It'll require actually directly reaching out and making contact with her avatar. That's the only way he could have done this. He had to have been touching her somehow in order to do the hacks. What's more, messing around with someone's mental data would take going into the core of Eden itself. The security there is supposed to be tight as can be. It'd take a real effort to break in. The hacker behind Monika's messages would have therefore had to be touching her for at least several minutes before leaving his handiwork. I smell him! He's close by! Good, it's time to go hunting. Go investigate the surrounding area and get this person out of his foxhole. There, right in front of you. Hurry up and do a scan. Yes, we've got you now, Buster. You're not going anywhere. For real? How'd you find me? I knew it. The culprit's a little kid. Don't call me a little kid. That's rude. Hey, wait a minute. You're the one who spotted me here before, aren't you? Crap, how'd you notice me? You're not supposed to be able to see me at all. Oh, so that's what happened, huh? My little assistant is so sensitive to digital waves and special networks, the culprit didn't stand a chance of hiding forever. We're cyber sleuths, like plural. Comes with the job, but enough of that. We've got questions for you. Does that make you a detective too? Whoa, you're so hot. Yeah, whatever, just answer my questions already. Who are you and how did you achieve such a complicated... I'm what you'd call a genius architect. I'm not some lowly hacker or programmer. You know about the Baku Reborn device? It's a special service here on Eden. In cases like where a user either permanently leaves Eden or they die, the Baku Reborn service gathers all of that user's data and deletes it. And I'm the one who runs it. Huh? You don't have to act so surprised. Kids are just more tuned to the digital world than adults. I just studied on my own and joined groups that I could trade info with, and soon enough I started working in corporate R&D. Oh, but the reason I'm considered a genius isn't just because I run that service. I'm also the one who designed it. Actually, what I said about Baku gathering and deleting abandoned user data isn't entirely accurate. It actually does more. Not only does it gather and accumulate data pertaining to a given account, it also organizes it, almost like it has a mind of its own. To be honest, even I'm surprised by that. I never expected it to act so precisely and deliberately. It's a real case of the creation surpassing the creator, but that's how it should be with these sorts of things, no? I follow you. Baku Reborn service. Tell me, does the name Baku refer to the mythological creature that consumes nightmares? Yep, you've got it. I named it that because data we don't want to show online is very much its own sort of nightmare. And by using that Baku on yourself, you could... Alright, I'm on to what you did now. You handed your avatar's surface level appearance over to your Baku and let it consume it. That way, no one around you would be able to know what you were thinking or where you were lurking. But you didn't let it purge that data outright. You controlled it yourself, making it hand it back like a dog returning prey to a hunter. Wow, you figured it all out. Yep, you got me. That's amazing though. I love it when I actually meet a smart adult. I'm guessing you basically used that same trick to draw out Monika's mental data then? Yeah, I copied it, but I only did that with her short-term memory. That's stuff you'd find around a person's hippocampus inside a real brain. Even something as advanced as Baku can't break into a person's memory with inactive mental data. That would definitely be crossing the line, and I understand why that's bad. I'll hand over what I copied to your partner, given the apparent interest it sparked. It really is like a Baku, isn't it? I think I more or less have a grasp of the current situation now. I am that I am not. I think that might be the best way to describe what your partner is to this world, if you catch my drift. Oh wait, what? Did I just misread that? You know, I was thinking the same thing. Genius or not, even I can't purposefully go out and architect life itself. That thing was probably born as such by pure chance. I have no idea how it'll end up growing moving forward. Certainly, at the very least, I have a feeling I'll lose control of it eventually. You really are smart. I don't just mean you know a lot either. There's a sharpness to your words that I admire. Can I trust you to let me deal with the Baku? Do you plan on disposing of it? We'll see. Depends on how things go. Okay, I trust your judgment. You'll find it uploaded onto a site. The password lock for it is lifted. The rest, I'll leave up to you. Whoa, this little kid? He's the culprit? I never have guessed it would be someone so young. Well, you see. Huh? Why did I do what I did with her account? Who cares at this stage? I won't do it again, and I promise to even apologize for it later. I'll even give her some consolation money, so just leave me alone. You know, I just remembered, we've met here in Eden before, haven't we? We talked for a little bit while I was waiting to meet up with a friend. Right? Why did you do all that mean stuff? You're so smart. You shouldn't be out committing crimes. Yeah? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That's what I was hoping to hear. See, you're a good kid at heart. What are you staring at? I did it all right. I apologized. Let's call it good at that, shall we? You still have work to do. I'm sending you the URL of the Baku Reborn service now. We're going to resume our hunt now. Only our goal here is to capture rather than kill our target. Monika, I want you to go back. It's too dangerous for you to stick around. My assistant will take care of everything from here. Alright, I'm counting on you. We don't know how our prey is going to react once we get there, so you better be prepared for anything before we go. There it is, our one and only Baku. From the look of it, that kid's program has merged with a wild Digimon. It's no use trying to reason here. The programs erase whatever traces were left of that Digimon's own sentience. Digimon are easily susceptible to influence from man-made programs. It's one of the reasons why some don't consider them to be autonomous beings with their own sense of will. Like, how would she know this? Like, maybe... Like, I know the spoiler, but at the same time, I guess it's just, like, showing you that she might not be what she appears to be. But whatever, there's no getting around this one. You're just going to have to knock some sense into it. Aye, aye, sir. Ma'am. Okay, now that that's over, download the data and collect what's left of Baku. Once you're done, get out of there and come back to the office. It's hard to believe such a little kid would do a heinous crime like that. I'm still shocked. Heinous, huh? I guess I see where you're coming from. Even if he didn't mean any harm by it, what he did certainly broke the law. But that's all in the past now that we've exorcised your account of that little stalker that haunted it. This case is closed now. We'll be holding on to the Baku program in the meantime. If we can tune it up a bit, it could very well come in handy. But I still don't get it. Why did he go after me in the first place? Do neither of you really get why that boy picked on her? In a way, there really was no reason at all. except to say that it was love at first sight. He really liked you, Monica. Huh? At first, he probably just wanted to get to know you more with all his heart, but as we saw, he was less mature than he'd like to admit. He wanted to tease and mess with you so you'd pay attention to him. At his age, it's a pretty standard mentality towards someone you like, really. Well, that was so fun. Let me help out again if something else comes up, okay? I think it'd be pretty cool to be a detective cat Digimon like that. You definitely helped us back there, so you have my thanks, Pete. Anyway, are you still not able to actually leave the confines of Nakano Broadway's intranet? Yeah, I think it has to do with how old the network protocols are for the intranet are. It makes it hard to transfer data around. It could be I'm just stuck in the vacuum tube computer, like how Baku was to that Digimon. There's still much to learn about what Pete truly is, it seems. Huh? Why do we call Pete Pete? Well, he's a cat. He was extracted from his own little time capsule where he was frozen, asleep at all that time. Besides, opening enough doors and you're bound to... Do you really need a reason for it? Unlike the digital world, the real world is filled to the brim with things that have no real reason for being what they are. It's a simple pleasure in life that we're entitled to have as humans. Don't sweat it too much, just kick back and enjoy it. Oh, we're out of beans again. God damn it, girl. We shouldn't be drinking so much coffee.